Hey guys, welcome. This is Nat here to cook and chat. That's right, Nat, cook and chat. So, guys, today I'm so excited. Today, I'm gonna be making an awesome recipe today. All right, so I'm gonna be making today. I will be making Thai red curry vegetable soup. Yes, Thai red curry vegetable soup. Mmm. So, guys, I am so ready to jump in on this, but I first gotta just see how everybody doing out there. Make sure you guys are staying safe. Make sure you washing your hands. Make sure you staying 6 feet away. Make sure you wearing your mask when you're out in public. Just stay safe. That's the only word I can think of right now. Just stay safe. I mean, because like I said previously, it's real out there. It is really real out there. So, guys, so yeah, so today we're gonna be chatting. We're gonna still be talking about our dreams, those talents we have, those visions, those inventions, those books we said we want to write, screenplays, ideas, things that we have set to the side, things that we have put on the back burner, things that we have put up in our closet that has so much dust on it now. And this is the year of opportunity. This, even in the midst of this pandemic, even in the midst of all of this, this is the true year of opportunity to bring all of those, or some of those, or most of those dreams to bring them to real life. No more procrastinating. So like I said before, no more of that. So guys, I'm ready. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get real with ourselves. We are gonna get down in nitty gritty with ourselves. We're gonna be truthful. We're gonna chat, and we're gonna be truthful about how we haven't done our part. We keep blaming or blaming everyone else. We keep on looking at God like, why haven't you done this for me or done that for me? But you haven't done anything. You have a thought, and you have the concept and the idea, but you haven't moved no further than that. You haven't did any actions. Faith without action is dead. That's the honest truth. I mean, you could say all day long, I want to write a book. You could say all day long, I'm about to get my product produced or developed, or my app developed, or my website designed. You could be saying that for years, okay? And we're gonna talk about some things. Even what Pastor Miles Monroe talked about. He talked about the wealthiest spot in the world is in a cemetery. That's the wealthiest spot. He said even a gold mine is not wealthy as in the cemetery. So we're gonna touch on that in just a moment, because that's really deep. And sometimes that really holds a lot when you look at that. So anyway, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing my fresh vegetables. So the ingredients in here is I'm gonna put them in the description or whatever. We're cooking with garlic, minced garlic, fresh ginger, a Thai red curry sauce or paste, sweet potatoes, but instead of sweet potatoes, I'm going to be doing butternut squash. This is frozen. Frozen is not bad for you. It's still just as good as fresh. That's fine. So then I'm going to also be using vegetable broth. We're going to be using coconut milk. We're going to be using brown sugar. We're going to be using some like thin noodles, lime, onions, the whole 9 yards. So I want to go ahead and get started, guys. I want to go ahead and get started. So let me just double check one thing, guys. So I wanted to make sure my camera was acting right, because it was acting a little crazy. Cray. Okay. So I'm rinsing my boy chalk. So boy chalk is also one of the vegetables that I will be using. I'm going to put some gloves on, guys, because I think that it's better to do that right now. I'm going to use some gloves that's non-powdered. It's non-powdered. So I'm going to use these right now because I had like a cut on my finger. I cut my finger, like not recently, like a few days ago with the knife. So I'm going to use these gloves just to keep it, you know, safe and everything, keep everything nice and sanitized and things of that nature. So, all right, so guys, yeah, we're going to get down and nitty gritty with our conversation today because we got to do better. We got to do better in the things God has given us, the talents, the gifts, you know, just everything that He's given us, and we continue to, you know, make excuses or just don't. Sometimes I think some people just don't know how to move forward. Trust me, I've been there, and I'm just learning to move further. But sometimes you can get in a place where you don't know, you can do something, but you don't know where to go from there to the next point. But of course, we know that is God that helps us with that. So we don't have to worry about that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so it's God that helps us, but if we're not seeking His face, we're not praying, we're not reading our Bible, we're going to be stuck for a very long time. We're not going to know where to go, what to do next with our ideas, with our inventions, with our like the things that our talents, our gifts. We're going to be stagnated. We're going to be stuck. So that's a part of it. So let me go ahead and get started. So, right. All right, so I have to prepare my vegetables. Okay. Got it. So, all right, let's get everything. So I have these nice fresh vegetables here. Boy chalk. They're called boy chalk. Yes. So I'm going to rinse and get them nice and rinsed there. Okay, I'm just going to kind of cut them, like cut the little edges off of them. We don't want the little edges there. Guys, I want to buy me a knife, some knife gloves, okay? Because I can't be cutting my finger. I can't be doing that. So the next thing y'all see me, I'm gonna have some knife gloves on where the knife can't even cut through it, okay? Because I ain't playing these. I'm not about this. So, all right. Okay. So I'm cutting. I'm just gonna kind of like. I'm not gonna dice these up because you want to put these inside of your Thai soup. You want it to be, you know, more fuller. I'm not gonna slice these. I'm gonna kind of keep it, just kind of break them apart like this. Just break them apart like that. All right. So I'm gonna sit these to the side. I'm gonna get something where I can sit those to the side. All right. So we're gonna sit these right in here. We're gonna sit those in there. Right. So anyway, we have to start making a decision. If we're believing that God has given us all these talents, these dreams, these visions, trust me, it's for a purpose. It's not only just because you have them, He just give them to us just because He wants to. No, it's for a reason that He instills in us these gifts, all of these talents we have, all of these ideas, all of these concepts, and it's for His purpose. It's for us to manifest that thing in the earth, but it's also gonna help us on the back end. But it's not just about our own self, you know, what we want and what it's going to do for us, but because God's not going to just do something. I mean, of course, He'll do things for you, but I mean, at the end of the day, He has to get the glorification out of whatever it is that you're doing. Because if it doesn't line up with what He wants for you, then you're on the wrong path right at the start. You're on the wrong path because He said that He would give us the desires of our hearts, but it has to be lined up with His will. It has to be lined up with His word, because if it's not, He's not a part of it. Anything else, He's not. You're on your own with anything else, and then we're wondering why. Oh, that's not working. This is not working. I just try and apply for this business opportunity, or I try to submit my idea and it just wasn't accepted. Because some stuff you have to make sure is lined up with His will, and you have to be hearing from God, and you have to be seeking His voice hearing from him and prayer. And I mean, because that's how he works. He doesn't work any other way. So, all right, with that being said, I will be back in a moment with more. We're going to finish chatting, but I want to go to the next step here. So, all right. So I got my minced garlic right here. I'm not going to chop any garlic today. I bought this minced garlic. It's already minced and chopped up right here, and it smells wonderful. So, grate the ginger using, okay. Then, okay, we got all of that done. All right, 2 1-inch strips, okay. All right, okay, we got that done with the boy chalk. Let me slice the red onion, chop the cilantro. Let me look for my cilantro. I'll be right back. All right, I have some cilantro in here. Let's see if it's still on the left. So guys, I'll be right back in just a second. I forgot to grab my cilantro, but I might not have any left. Yeah, I might not have any left. That's fine. We can do it without the cilantro for now. We don't need the cilantro. All right, so we don't need the cilantro. That's fine. We can do it without. All right, so now I'm going to chop some onions. Ooh, my favorite onions. All right. I like red onions. That's the one I'm supposed to use, but we're going to use yellow. Yellow onions are really more healthier for you, actually. So we're gonna chop some onions here. All right, we got that put to the side. All right, put that in my trash can here. All right, so again, like me, like I said, I've been working on a lot of different projects, not just me, but me and my family. And God's been doing a lot of great and amazing things, because some people that don't even try at all. And that's the problem when you don't even try whatsoever. But, it's about, moving forward in those things that God has called you to and trusting Him that He's going to bring those things to pass in your life. So, I mean, it's a lot of things. I'm not saying that I'm right where I should be right now, because it's a lot more things that hasn't happened yet, but they will. And I know that for me, I want to really submit my screenwritings to major studios, or even just get some of them produced. But I know that takes finances. Some people think, like, I know people use that as an excuse, like, yeah, see, that's the reason why I haven't moved forward in my dreams, because I don't have the finances. Yeah, and a lot of times that could hinder you and keep you stuck. But sometimes I'm learning that you got to give all or nothing. My eyes is about to start watering, y'all. I'm not crying though. But you have to give all or nothing. I mean, sometimes just making those different moves is more worth than money. Meeting with certain people, networking, really getting out there. I mean, really selling yourself, selling your ideas, selling, of course you don't want to tell everybody about your ideas, because people steal your stuff. Trust me. My eyes burn, guys. That's why I don't like chopping onions that much, Yeah, people steal your ideas, and they will run with your stuff and act like it's theirs. That's what I don't get. I'm just tired of people not being creative on their own, but they want to steal your ideas or steal your, stuff that you work hard for, that God has given you. That's unfair. How is somebody gonna come up with an idea, excuse me guys, and you get that idea, you get the things, and you excuse me y'all, and you move forward in those things, and then you tell somebody and they go and steal your stuff. That's downright dirty, okay? That's all I gotta say. If you can't, think of your own ideas and your own inventions and things like, screenplays or whatever it might be, then that's sad. You are sad. I'm just being honest. You don't have to steal people's stuff. Just do your own stuff. God's given everybody talents and gifts and things like that. You don't have to steal other people's things or ideas or any of that. Doesn't make sense to me. All right, so guys, I got the onions chopped because you can see I'm crying. And okay, so I got all of that diced. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna simmer. I'm gonna start to simmer in regular small amount of water to a boil. All right, so add the diced potatoes and chopped boy into pot and say the leafy ingredients for later. Oh, leafy ingredients for later. Okay, so guys, I guess I gotta chop off the this part. I gotta chop the leafy part off and save it for later. So I'm gonna do that now. I gotta say the leafy part for later. It says. So I'm gonna chop off the ends of the boy chop. Say the leafy part for later. But anyway, you know, I'm just tired of people making excuses about why things haven't happened in their lives and why this ain't happening. You know, I've been trying this and trying that. You have to try harder. I'm not gonna stop trying until the day I have my last breath. Okay, that's when you can't try no more. If nothing ever happens, at least I know I've tried. Okay, I can say that I tried. That's just like somebody. Excuse me, guys. This onion really got me. I'm sorry. Let me rinse my hands. This onion ain't no joke. I don't like cutting onions. Let me rinse my hands real quick, guys. This onion is a mess. So, yeah, that's just like somebody learning to ride a bike, okay? And they're trying and they keep falling off the bike. But what, do you just give up? Did you just say, well, I don't want to ride a bike anymore because I keep falling off and I'm not getting anywhere? You don't, you get back on the bike, okay? You keep on trying, you knock at that door until you bang it, till you knock it off the hinges, okay? Because the Bible says, ask, seek, and knock. But sometimes you gotta knock it until that door fall off the hinges, okay? I'm just trying to tell you. Don't just be knocking like that. Have y'all ever seen people that be knocking at doors and they be really soft, like, if you like that, you gotta be like, bang, bang, bang. You gotta be banging at that door. You have to knock at that door so hard where your knuckles hurt, because it ain't gonna come easy. Ain't nothing gonna come easy. That's what I've learned, okay? So if you sit here thinking, oh, it ain't happening, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You keep doing this and you keep doing that, okay? But anyway, so let me get all the leaves chopped off of here real quick. Okay, so got all the leaves off of here because that's what the recipe calls for you to just saute all of this stuff first. All right, I'm gonna start sauteing, guys. So I got my pan here. I'm gonna cut on the pan here. I know you can't see it this far away, but that's okay. That's all okay. I'll get another camera and I can get a close shot of me cooking. All right, so I go ahead and I put some olive oil in the pan because we're gonna saute these vegetables. I'm gonna open this up as well so we can saute. Right. Okay, so let me see what else I gotta do while that's getting warmed up. Okay, then so they wanted me to actually add this cooking oil to my soup pan. Actually, they wanted me to add that oil to this pan. So we're gonna kind of like add the oil. We're gonna add the oil to this pan instead, guys. The olive oil. We're gonna put it in a big pot. So I'm gonna let that oil sit in there for a minute. Let it get nice and toasty. Let that oil get nice and toasty in there. Okay, so cooking oil, we have to add, let's see how much cooking oil. All right, oil. 2 tablespoons, that's what I added. All right, so let's get this party started, guys. I'm sorry, but this onion is then did a doozy on me. I cannot deal with that. I cannot deal with this. I'm gonna have to buy my onions chopped up already because I'm not trying to be sitting up on here crying because of these onions. Okay, so we're gonna add now. I'm gonna let that oil warm. Then I'm gonna add the vegetables in there. I'm gonna add these onions. I'm gonna add the boiled chalk in there. I'm gonna add this butterscotch in there. I'm kind of let that simmer in the pan. Let it saute a little bit in the pan. Then we start adding all our other ingredients next. So I'm gonna need another pan to boil my noodles in. Hopefully this is big enough. Let's see. I'm gonna get another pan boiling. Let's see. Or I might just use. Let me see. The other pan is too big for me to use. This one is way too big. That is too big. I want to use that one. Okay, we'll just have to use this one. Put the noodles in. Let's see. Alright, so, okay guys. I'm just kind of filling up this pot right here because I'm going to put some noodles in this one. I'm going to put this on here. I'm just going to like cut that on low for now. Uh-oh. Let's get the onions and stuff inside of our pan. Alright guys, I'm getting the onions and everything put in the pan. Putting onions in now, and the boiled chalk and some garlic. Alright. Alright. So, we're going to put some garlic in here, guys. Do a little stir. Do a little stir there. We're going to put some minced garlic in there. I put like a tablespoon of minced garlic. You never get enough of minced garlic. So guys, that's sauteing in there. I'm going to add some of this butterscotch in there. I'm going to add that butterscotch in there and let all of that saute. We're going to let that saute in that pan. Alright. So, we'll let that saute. And then, but anyway, like I was saying, that we got to stop procrastinating. We do. We really do. Okay, so, it's like along with the chili. Okay, so add the diced onions. Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. Curry paste. Okay, and cooking oil. I did that. Minced garlic, grated ginger. Okay, so we got to add our ginger in here, which is how much ginger we need. Okay, we just need 1 tablespoon of ginger. But I don't really go by measurements. You guys, if you want to go by measurements, you can. Because that don't really do nothing for me. Alright, so we got ginger in there. Alright, so 2 tablespoons of curry. So we're going to add our curry paste in here, 2 tablespoons. I am going to stick to 2 tablespoons so that it can be right. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of curry in there. Alright, so that's 1 tablespoon there. So we're going to do 2. 1, 2. Alright. So we got 2. 2 there. Alright. so now we got that in, and I'm gonna add, okay, Thai red curry paste, and then 1 spoon, okay, 1 bunch of, okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our, we're gonna add some broth in there. I got vegetable broth. You see that? It's some vegetable broth. We're gonna add vegetable broth in there. All right, so I added 1 thing of vegetable broth. Let's see what we got. Vegetable broth. So, all right. So I'm gonna add, like, where I have my measuring cup. Let's see, where did they put it? That's gonna be the question that I'm gonna run into. I don't see my measuring cup anywhere, and we had it. So that's fine. We're going to add some more broth, because we needed 4 cups of broth. 4 cups of broth. All right, so we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna let that cook. All right, we're gonna add now. So anyway, like I was saying, that no more excuses. We have to just go ahead and, if you're working on a book, go ahead and just pull that manuscript out. I mean, even if you haven't started, at least sit down, even dedicate. I mean, I know everybody's busy, but right now, no one should be too busy right now due to the pandemic. But if you spend at least an hour a day, or even 30 minutes a day on your craft, or on the gifts that you have, or the talents, or that ideas, or whatever, trust me, that will go a long way. That will go a long way. So let me see here real quick, guys. So I want to make sure I'm staying on board with this recipe. Okay. All right, so, okay, so we're gonna add our coconut milk. So I'm gonna add coconut milk to the pot, okay? So that's gonna give us our texture. All right, so we can add, right here I just added the amount that they told me to add, which is 1 13-ounce coconut milk. So that's what I just added there. I just added that 1 13-ounce coconut milk. All right, so that's added there. All right. So now let's see what we're gonna do. But anyway, like I was saying, like Miles Monroe talked about, he said that so many people have gone on who have passed away, and they had so many talents, so many gifts and ideas that it was probably worth trillions of dollars. He said that that's where the wealthiest, the wealthiest spot in the world is in a cemetery. Isn't that deep? He said, like, even the gold mine in Africa, it doesn't compare to the wealthiest spot, which is right now in the cemetery. So many dreams that have never ever surfaced because of fear, because of doubt, because of procrastination. I'm talking about trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars is there, right there in the graveyard, of people who never ever, probably some like you and I, who have ideas or who have dreams and visions, but we talk about it a lot, but we don't, really move forward. And we're trying, but we're not trying like we should, and we're not hearing from God. And a lot of times, that's sad when you can say that the wealthiest spot is in the cemetery where dead folks are. What about us live people? We got to be worth billions and trillions. You know what I'm saying? But we're not moving in that thing. We're not allowing those gifts to really propel us to move forward, where we can finally say, hey, I have arrived. But we're making excuse after excuse. I don't have the money, or I don't have the time. My baby daddy won't help me with the kids. What else? I can go down a list. I can go down a whole laundry list of things that we keep using, you know, and then it's not getting anywhere. We're not getting any doggone wear like that. So hold on, guys. I just want to, finish doing this real quick so I can make sure I'm on track with this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, 2 3 minutes, and then just 2 minutes. That's like once sugar to soup. So guys, I'm gonna add some brown sugar to the soup. It says I can add a half a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. That's it. Not a lot. So let me get half a tablespoon of brown sugar. If you have agave, you can use agave. I have some agave, but I'm just gonna use brown sugar this time. All right, so we're gonna half a tablespoon right here. Oh goodness, I need more light, because that's okay. Half a tablespoon of brown sugar. All right, so guys, I'm gonna put that in the pot. I put that in the pot. I'm gonna stir that. Right, let me move this bag out of the way. All right, so we're gonna stir. All right, so we got a half a spoon of that in there. All right, let's go up. Okay, I had me a lemon squeezer, and I don't see it. I'm gonna have to go look for my lemon squeezer, because I don't see it anywhere. Because we just moved, so I usually have all of my utensils where I can find them, but of course not. Everything's not unpacked. But anyway, I'm gonna squirt some lime in here, some lime juice. I just squeeze a half a lime. That's it in there. All right, I squeezed just a half a lime in there. All right, so what we're gonna do now? Okay, so okay. Oh, brown sugar needed. Let me taste this, guys, so I can see if I need to adjust my brown sugar. If I need more, if I need. Okay. Yeah. I need more brown sugar, and I need to get some other stuff added in here. All right. I'm gonna add some of this. More. Let me cut that down a little bit. All right, we're gonna cut that down a little bit. Let me rinse this spoon. All right, let me try this again. See what I need to add. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, that's not bad. Okay, it's coming along. I'm supposed to add some fish sauce in here, but I'm not adding any fish sauce because I don't want fish sauce inside of there. So I'm not gonna do that. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna kind of like cut that down some. I was really supposed to put my vegetables on at the end, like my onions and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do this as it goes. All right, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna add something in there. Yeah, I might add me some more of this in here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this in. All right. All right, guys. So I had to kind of sprinkle it a little bit. you know, just to get it where I want it. This is a new recipe that I'm trying, so we're gonna make it work, okay? We're gonna make it do what it do, okay? So I gotta get my noodles cooking. I gotta put my noodles on. So that's what I'm about to do now. But anyway, that was deep what Miles Monroe said. That was so deep. Guys, I got an organic brown rice here. It's a pad thai rice. Yeah, so I got this brown pad thai rice here. And I'm gonna try this one. What's this? This one is like a thin rice noodle one as well. Organic brown rice, but I'm gonna try this one because I have like 1.5 bags of this one. So I'm gonna boil this one over there in that smaller pot because our noodles is gonna go inside. But we can add fresh cilantro, and they really wanted the red onions to be fresh, but I just sauteed my onions because some people don't like fresh onions. So unless you want to put some in your individual bowl, but I'm gonna go ahead and boil some of those noodles real quick here. This is just like a quick little dish. It's not nothing major. My main thing was checking with you guys. So yeah, most definitely. So I'm gonna put those noodles in there. So like I was saying, that was deep what Miles Monroe said. That really struck home with me. I was just blew back when he said that. At first I didn't understand that at first. When he first said that and I looked at the video, you know, you guys can see the video. I'm gonna probably put the video in the link or whatever, but when he said that, it had me thinking like, wow, that's really deep. For the wealthiest spot in the world, that he said is in the cemetery. That's deep. Yeah, that is deep. So that just had me in my mind like really just blew back when I heard that right there. I was like, wow. You know, and a lot of times people, they don't want to invest in themselves. They don't want to invest in themselves. And what do you want, son? Yeah, yeah, a lot of people don't want to invest in themselves. And they don't want to invest in themselves. My son wants some food again. This is non-stop. This is non-stop in this house. Give me a plate. But anyway, so like I was saying, that when Miles Monroe said that was deep. That's all I can say. That was really deep. It's hot. So that had me thinking like, well, if the wealthiest spot in the world is in the cemetery, what does that tell you? That we got so many, we're dying. Our dreams are dying. We're dying with our dreams. Please, Jimmy, don't do that. Yes, so I'm getting, my son is bugging me while I'm chatting with you guys. What do you want? Oh, let me see. You want barbecue sauce? Let's see what we got. We got some Famous Dave's barbecue sauce. Here you go. But anyway, that means that we are dying at an alarming rate, and our dreams are dying with us. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the only thing I can say is oh my gosh. We're dying with our dreams. Our dreams are dying and never being fulfilled. Coming to this earth and dying without ever fulfilling destiny. Without ever fulfilling purpose. Things that God has put inside of us. Dying, that's sad. That's horrible. So, no more excuses. No more excuses. I done heard enough. No more. No more. Mm-mm. You're gonna it's either now or never. It's either now or just go, just leave. Just pack your stuff and get out. It's now or never. So let me guys, I'm gonna drain my noodles real quick here. I probably need a little more noodles boiled. Let's see if this is enough. But anyway, like I was saying, now or never. I mean, you got it. It's in the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. Yes, it is. So it's not about anything else. It's in your court. So guys, I just added the noodles inside of my pot. I just added the noodles in my pot. Hold on, let me put that to the side. Get hot there. All right. Let me see. Make sure I got enough noodles in there. Okay. Let me try out. Let me see if I need to add like a dab. It didn't mention anything about. Let me go back up here. So it don't mention anything about seasonings. It said you can add sriracha sauce to it, but I'm not gonna be adding that to mine. No. I would like to add paprika because I like paprika. I like smoked paprika. I don't know why I just do. Just a little tad bit because it just gives you that smoky taste, you know. So I'm just gonna try and see what this recipe looks like when I put it in a bowl and give it a shot and see. Let me see. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad, guys. Okay, let me just look at one thing, guys, real quick. I just want to make sure I'm on point on my timing. I need to check my timing ahead of time. But anyways, all right. So, guys, I mean, I want you guys to really think about what we had this chat about today. You don't want to go to the grave without accomplishing anything. You don't want to go to the grave and not pursue any of those dreams you had, any of those desires, those inventions, just name it. You name it all. You name it. You can't do it because sometimes it's like what was life about? What was life about? That's what was life about. You just come here, you just living, you just every day, you're doing the same rigmarole. You're getting up, you're eating, you're going to school, you're going to work, you coming home, you're eating, you're going to bed, you're getting back up again. You're doing the same repetitive thing day after day, day after day, day after day, day after day. And then you die, and then that's it. And then you haven't done anything that you always felt inside that God had put on the inside of you, and you thought about it. You thought about it so many times. You even shared it, but it seemed like no one was listening. But that's no excuse. It's no excuse. It's not. So I'm chatting with you down to earth. I'm chatting you like the real raw chat, okay? So let's see what this soup looks like, guys, in the bowl. Let's see what this soup looks like in the bowl. All right? Because I'm going to add some little things just to see what it's looking like. So we got noodles. Right. And let me just kind of like put this here. Let me get a little bit of noodles in there. I'm going to clean around the bowl to make sure it's nice and clean, okay? All right, so let me get my out the dishwasher. Do I need? Okay. Right. I had another spoon that I always use, and it's gone. All right, so all right. Let me just set this up to the side. I'm gonna get a little noodles in here. See them noodles, guys? All right. This is just like a quick little dish. I'm gonna cook some food later, but this is just our quick chat, cooking chat with Nat. So I'm gonna put these lights, green leafy boy chalk over it. I just want to kind of clean my mess. I don't like mess. I really don't like mess. All right, so I just want to kind of like wipe around the bowl. I like stuff to look pretty. Stuff looks pretty. So I'm gonna add a couple of these little leafy boy chops in there. I'm gonna take a picture of this too. I need my camera though, but let me see if I can get. So I'm gonna put a couple pieces of that in there. Let me get so I have them inside of the video later. So guys, I do want to add. Let me see. As it said that we can add a little of let me see what I want to add in there. It said you're really supposed to add a little red onions. I like red onions anyway. So I'm gonna add a little red onions to mine because I love red onions. So I got red onions here. So you can see there, that's my red onions. I'm gonna add just a little bit on top. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. I'm gonna take a picture with my iPad. So I just want to add like just a little bit of chopped red onions on top. And I had cilantro, but I don't see it in there. I want to add a little dab of cilantro in there. Just a little dab of cilantro. But anyway, it was nice chatting with you guys. I'm going to let you guys see the video. I want to see people doing well with the things that they desire to do in their lives, you know, instead of just doing what everybody else wants you to do, going to work 9-to-5 jobs, and you have $1 trillion inside of you right now. Let me say that again, okay? You and me, yes, we have $1 trillion inside of us right now. Work more than any gold mine, okay? Work right now. It just needs to be manifested. It has to come out. It has to be brought to the surface. It has to be brought out. So I'm telling you guys, this is deep. You guys gotta believe what I'm saying. You guys gotta believe what I'm saying. If you don't hear nothing else, I'm talking about, just know that. Just know that. I'm gonna take a picture. I wish you guys can see this. Well, I'm gonna take a picture of it. It looks beautiful. And I know you're probably saying what it tastes like. Okay, I'm about to taste it too. I'm about to taste it with everything on top of it and all of everything coming together. I'm about to see what it tastes like, okay? I'm gonna see what it tastes like, baby. Okay. Let me just put the top back on this. I didn't make a whole lot of it. I had to clean my mess because I don't like mess. Pow, 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 okay? So, I got a little spoon here. I don't want a little spoon. I'm going to get a bigger spoon so we can try this out. Let's try this out real quick. Let's see what this is talking about. I wanted some cilantro, but this is not bad, guys. This is not bad. It got that butter squash in there. And we got the fresh, I got the fresh red onions and the fresh boy chopped on top with the noodle. Guys, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, guys. When I tell you, I'm not gonna tell you anything. So, guys, next time I'm gonna have to start getting my camera up and close so you guys can see the food cooking in the pot. Let me cut this oven off. I think someone else has food in here. And then I'm gonna cut it off because I think it's done now. Cause my kids like to come cook food when I'm doing my filming, but that's okay. But anyway, he said you can add some okay, you're gonna add some spice to it. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So, right back. All right, so here I come, guys. I don't see my spice stuff, but I do gotta need some jalapenos, guys. I like spice. I like spice, okay? So I'm gonna put like a couple of jalapenos in here. I'll be right back. Let me grab it. I can take these gloves off now because it's kind of irritating now. But anyway, I'm about to chop me a piece of jalapeno and just put a couple little slices in there, not a lot, because I don't need my mouth burning like that. I ain't gonna be able to talk to y'all there. I ain't gonna be able to chat. Nat and chat ain't gonna be able to chat. Nat won't be able to chat, okay? All right, so I just got a couple of them, just a few of them in there, and I put the rest back because I don't want that many. So let's try it now with the jalapenos in it. Let's see. I got my good. They're all good. Yes, this is delicious, guys. This recipe came out pretty good. So I thank you guys for coming in the room with me while I chat, coming in my kitchen with me. Thank you for visiting me. I'm gonna be coming back with some more chats. We're gonna be getting down to the nitty.